Calaroga Shark Media.
Hey there, TV enthusiasts. Welcome back to TV in the Basement. I'm your host, Journey Joe Mitchell, and today we're stepping into the world of Cleveland's own everyman, Drew Carey. The Drew Carey Show, a cornerstone of 90s sitcoms, brought us laughter, relatable characters, and some truly memorable moments. So let's dive into the world of Drew and his gang. The show, set in Cleveland, Ohio, revolves around Drew Carey, playing a fictional version of himself. Drew's a regular guy with a desk job at Winfred-Lauder, a department store. He's surrounded by his quirky friends, Louis, Oswald, and Kate, and later Mimi, his ever-antagonistic colleague. The show's charm was in its relatability, work troubles, friendship, and the pursuit of happiness. Each character brought something special. Louis, played by Ryan Stiles, was the witty, eccentric best friend. Oswald, portrayed by Diedrich Bader, was the lovable but dim-witted buddy. Kate, Drew's childhood friend turned girlfriend for a time, added a mix of romance and humor. And who can forget Mimi, played by Kathy Kinney? Her ongoing feud with Drew was a highlight of the show. Introduced in the third season, Mr. Wick was a stark contrast to the easygoing Drew. He was flamboyant, eccentric, and often morally ambiguous. His outrageous antics and British wit brought a new flavor to the show. Whether he was making absurd demands of his employees or finding himself in bizarre situations, Mr. Wick always delivered laughs. Over the series, Mr. Wick evolved. He started as the stereotypical authoritarian boss but grew into a more rounded, if still eccentric, character. His interactions with Drew and the gang, especially Mimi, added a dynamic layer to the show's humor and storytelling. Krista Miller, who played Kate O'Brien, Drew's childhood friend and one of the original gang, departed the series. Kate was a key part of the show's early success, but in the show's 7th season, Krista Miller left to join the cast of Scrubs, another Bill Lawrence creation. Miller's departure meant The Drew Carey Show had to fill a significant void. Enter Cynthia Watros, who stepped in as Kelly Newmark, another old friend of Drew's. The transition was handled with the show's typical humor and heart. Kelly's introduction wasn't just a simple replacement. The show took time to develop her character, exploring her backstory and her relationship with Drew. It was a fresh start in many ways, but the essence of the show, friendship, love, and the everyday struggles of life, remained intact. While some fans missed the original chemistry of the group with Kate, others appreciated the new stories and humor that Kelly brought to the show. It's always a challenge when a beloved character leaves a successful show, but The Drew Carey Show managed to navigate this transition while keeping its core spirit alive. This sitcom gave us some unforgettable episodes that left us in stitches. Let's highlight a few that really stood out and why they are so memorable. First up, Drew's new assistant from Season 2. This is where the legendary Mimi Bobek, played by Kathy Kinney, made her grand entrance. Her over-the-top makeup, outrageous outfits, and instant rivalry with Drew set the tone for countless comedic moments throughout the series. Then there's Drew Live from Season 5. What made this episode so special was its live broadcast, a rarity for sitcoms. The cast's improvisational skills were on full display, adding an unpredictable and hilarious energy to the episode. We can't talk about memorable episodes without mentioning the Dog and Pony Show from Season 4. This one had Drew trying to impress his girlfriend with a Civil War reenactment. It was a perfect blend of absurdity and Drew's ever-relatable quest for love. Season 3 brought us The Bachelor Party, an episode that turned the traditional bachelor party on its head. With a crashed boat, a bear, and a group of nuns, this episode was a comedic whirlwind, showcasing the show's ability to take a simple concept and turn it into something extraordinary. And let's not forget the time the gang met Donald Trump. New York and Queens. The Season 2 finale and 46th episode of The Drew Carey Show aired on May 14, 1997, and is a classic example of the show's unique blend of comedy and chaos. This episode showcases a memorable road trip adventure for Drew Carey and his friends, culminating in an unexpected dance-off. In the episode, Drew feels disillusioned after receiving an award for 3,000 days of uninterrupted work at the Winfred-Lauder department store. Seeking a break from the monotony, he persuades his friends to join him on a trip to New York City in the Buzz Beer delivery truck to catch a baseball game. Their journey quickly turns into a series of misadventures. Stuck in a massive traffic jam, the group encounters Donald Trump, who gifts them tickets to a game at Yankee Stadium. The situation escalates when Carol Channing starts ramming their truck from behind. Eventually, they find themselves out of fuel and in a dispute with a local ice cream cart vendor, leading to their arrest by a detective, Nicholas Turturro, for selling alcohol without a license. Back in Cleveland, Drew convinces the gang to attend a midnight screening of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. To their surprise, the movie has been swapped with The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, drawing them into a confrontation with rival fans, including Mimi and Mr. Wick. A dance-off ensues between the two groups, resulting in the police arresting Drew and Mimi. The dance scenes, a hallmark of the show, were rehearsed and filmed at Warner Brothers Studios in Burbank, California, with the cast lip-syncing to the tracks. These songs were later featured on the show's official album. New York and Queens attracted an estimated 11.4 million viewers, ranking 18th in the ratings for the week. The episode received mixed to positive reviews, with critics divided over the guest appearances, humor, and dance numbers. It earned 3 nominations at the 49th Primetime Creative Arts Emmy Awards for Outstanding Art Direction, Choreography, and Costumes. The Drew Carey Show is filled with interesting trivia that reflects its unique charm and appeal. The show's theme song, Cleveland Rocks, is an iconic part of the series. However, in the first season, the theme song was actually Moon Over Parma. Cleveland Rocks, originally by Ian Hunter, was covered by the presidents of the United States of America for the show from the second season onwards. Drew Carey's background in improv comedy significantly influenced the show. This led to episodes with improvised lines and even some live episodes where the cast performed without a script, showcasing their improvisational skills. In the show, Drew and his friends create a homebrew called Buzz Beer, a coffee-flavored beer. This became a recurring element and symbolized the character's entrepreneurial spirit. Buzz Beer even became a real product for a short time as a promotional item. The Drew Carey Show featured a unique April Fool's Day episode where viewers could spot deliberate mistakes and enter a contest to win prizes. This interactive episode was a testament to the show's creative approach to engaging its audience. The dance numbers. The show was known for its elaborate dance sequences, which were quite unusual for a sitcom. These sequences often featured cameos from various celebrities and required extensive choreography and rehearsals. Drew Carey's weight loss. During the show's run, Carey lost a significant amount of weight, which was written into the series. His character went on a diet because of a misinterpreted comment from Kate. And that brings us to the end of today's journey through the laughter-filled corridors of The Drew Carey Show. The Drew Carey Show may have wrapped up years ago, but its humor and heart continue to resonate. This is Journey Joe Mitchell, signing off from TV in the Basement. Stay tuned for more deep dives into the shows that have shaped our screens and our hearts. Until next time, keep watching, keep laughing, and keep loving the world of television.